Hi everyone, it's Sarah here from BJC Health. This morning's video is really for those who might be struggling with fatigue at the moment. We've had a number of clients reach out to us in the last few weeks expressing that it's more difficult at the moment to get a good handle on the fatigue that they might be experiencing. And so for myself as an exercise physiologist, I thought I'd just share some of the things that might be helpful if you're also experiencing more fatigue at the moment. So firstly, I appreciate that fatigue can be very debilitating, very frustrating for those that experience it. And even as a healthcare provider, it has been difficult in the past to always give meaningful and appropriate solutions for those that are experiencing it. So it's a complex beast. I'm going to only talk about activity today, but I do appreciate that it is much more complex than that. So with fatigue, for all of us, it makes sense that if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling worn out, to look for ways to do less. You know, that makes sense, and we're all conditioned to do that from a young age. So if you're feeling really tired and sore, you might choose to leave cleaning the house till tomorrow. You might choose not to participate in an exercise session that you're planning to do. There's many different ways that you might choose to try and save your body from extra work as a way to conserve your energy. And although that makes total sense, and that is a good strategy to do for a short period of time, it's if that becomes more and more the default way of doing things, that's where it can become a little bit more detrimental. And the reason for that is if in order to stay well, you continue to look for ways to do less. So you might go, I'm again not going to take that walk that I was planning to do. I'm going to use public transport or drive where possible to save my energy. Over time, your whole musculoskeletal system has less to adapt to. And so unfortunately what occurs is your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments might in fact get weaker because of the weeks and months where you might be choosing and looking for ways to do less physical activity. So although being aware of how your body feels and being mindful about the choices that you're making in terms of activity, we don't typically advise complete rest because of this secondary deconditioning or weakening of your muscles and your tendons and your ligaments. So really, even though we're all stuck at home a little bit more these days, looking for ways to move your body that feel good, even if it's in very, very small bite-sized chunks, this is still the way we can start to turn that spiral in the other direction. So yes, it's uncomfortable. It often needs to be guided and very slowly progressed so that you can still do the things that you need to do on a day-to-day level, but we can hopefully continue to load and provide some gentle movement to your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, so that you can stay as healthy as you possibly can. So I hope that was helpful. We again appreciate that fatigue can be very difficult to manage. So if you're after any more assistance, recommend reaching out to your normal healthcare provider or get in contact with someone who might be able to help you gradually increase your activity levels to help you manage.